Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. For Eagan, in goal, number 30, Drake Valley. On defense, number 5, Eric Peacock. 22, Ben Romano. We ask the gentlemen to remove their caps. Veterans and active military may remain capped and salute. We'd like to invite you to join in singing as we honor all who serve our country. We'll be led by Laura Shaley, Eastview Senior in the Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem.
Because that was all created because of a turnover at the blue line.
Absolutely. So it's Eastview right now with the man advantage. Looking to get that equalizer. And for those of you just tuning in, Doyle got a goal 36 seconds in for the Eagan Wildcats, who will send it all the way down. Good aggressive play there by the Wildcats on the forecheck. Coming back down, here comes Eastview with a head of steam. This is Ortman. And that right wing looking to drive in front. He'll circle the net. He'll continue with the puck, send it back out up top. He'll get it back, Ortman that is. Thinking about it, tries to go near side. Back across there, Ortman. Nice job by the Eagan D to keep the Eastview Lightning to the outside.
Nice block by Murray.
Eastview, well, that puck did stay in barely off the stick of Trichler. Trichler back at the point for Eastview. Will they get the puck back to him? Ortman, nope, he's going to send it over to this side. This is Kiefer. Kiefer shadowed there that time by one of the Wildcats. That's Barbado. Good play by the Eagan defense, just keeping this puck to the outside with 45 to go in the man advantage for the Eastview Lightning.
Yeah, Eastview not showing a lot of danger there, a lot of opportunity there on the power play. Not quite the sequence that the coaching staff wanted to see.
Trichler went down low, circled, puck's going to go all the way back down. Again, nice job thus far by the Eagan Wildcats on defense. They're going to be able to change 3 that time as the puck went deep into the zone. Barbado, one of the guys that stayed out there, and he'll get chased for the Wildcats. And he poked it around his guy far side right at the Eastview sign. Eastview half wall, 15 to go in the man advantage. Shot out, never got through that. Might have, I think Eastview hit his own player on the way through. I think it was Wooten that got the for that one. And Cats, 5 seconds to go on the PK. Maybe one last rush, not going to happen for the Eastview Lightning. Eastview now 0 for 2 with the man advantage, actually 0 for 3. Kept in that time by Brothers, the sophomore forward, number 19. The Valley not going to let that one get past him. Eastview trying to keep the pressure in the zone. Barkey for Eastview stays on the ice, number 12. Skated over by the bench, thought he might hop over the boards, did not. Opgrand in at the point, keeps it in. And Eagan finally able to break something out. Here comes Lockenmeyer. Just staying onside that time was Glide. Good toe drag by Gus. Cats deep into the corner. 11:41 to go here. Still 1-0 Wildcats. Say 11:41 to go in the second. Good pressure that time. Glide with a shot got all the way through. Down low for the Wildcats is, I believe that's Roth down low. Big hit in that corner. A little extra pushing and shoving over there. There's a hook. There's a push. Lockenmeyer with a one-handed swing. And we play on. What are you saying about these teams don't like each other?
And there's a hit from behind, another cross check.
And it was Lockenmeyer and Opgard behind the play. Remember, they had that tussle back in the first period.
Nice effort there by Woodward.
Cats looking to get something going. Couldn't quite center. Pika was coming down the slot. And then we finally got a whistle, and we've got a
It's going to be a penalty.
Interference.
Well, it's going to be a penalty for a hit on Roth. I'm not sure if they're going to call it. They signal interference, Mike. There's another great opportunity there created by Woodward's grit. Sends it across. I don't think Pika knew that they had a delayed penalty because he just threw the puck behind him. Really, you know, in a situation like that, you want to try to get it to the net.
6:01 time of the penalty. Sitting for Eastview is Jordan Brothers, a sophomore forward for the Lightning squad. Was told that's a name we would be calling a lot tonight. Probably not thinking it penalty box wise. Lockemeyer tries to get it in the middle of Wedward. Nice job, Eastview pokes that one out. And Cron will be forced to regroup for the Wildcats. Dr. Berglund shadows him coming around the net. Cron tries to get around one man, loses the puck briefly, does get it back at the half wall. Aggressive forecheck though by Domagalski for Eastview. And the Cats break it down into the zone. And send it across near side. That's Bly. Ledward. Shot goes just wide. He was shadowed out there by Karam. He's Lockemeyer, one of the Wildcat captains. He'll just dump it down low, far side. 1:06 to go in the man advantage for the Wildcats. Just over 10 minutes to go, period number 2 here from the Apple Valley Arena.
Wildcats need to get a few more shots to the net. There's one, or an attempt. They need to get shots to the net because right now they had some zone time, but they were not getting a lot of opportunities in and on goal.
Both teams with 2 shots on goal this period. All right, Eagan's got everybody set. And here come the Blue Wildcats going right to left. Wheeling is Glide. Down to the dot. Tries to get around his man. That was 27 Gillis for Eastview. Cat's going to keep it in. They're going to send it down low, far side. Glide trying to keep that puck going behind the net. Puck's going to squirt free, far side. I believe that's Barbado over there. Gets it back. Cats quick shot. And Sverren with a save for Eastview. His 3rd save of the period for the junior netminder.
Certainly that's what you want if they're the Wildcats on the power play. You want shots on the net and at the net. The Wildcats need to move that puck, but they also need to get it on net.
Had a good look at Sverren there a moment ago. 333 goals against average. Save percentage of 88.8 coming into this one. He stopped 12 of 13 so far. Coastal Valley at the other end has stopped all 15 shots he's faced. Aggressive play there, Larky. And LaValle's gonna have to make another save. Well, Eastview not afraid to push the play when they're down a man.
No, absolutely not. I'm both impressed and surprised by the aggressive forecheck here on the penalty kill by the Lightning as they kill off that penalty and now go to even strength. But it's very impressive from where we're sitting because it's definitely making life hard for the Wildcats.
Face off to the right of the Valley. Cats able to control. And giving chase in deep, number 25 for the Wildcats. That's Rowan Phillips. And Eastview's going to be able to bring it out of the zone. They can. I think that's Gillis, far side it is. He'll dump it into the Eagan end. And it will stay there as Ortman hustled in for Eastview, number 26. Kept in that time. Ortman gets it back from Cords. Tried to find Cords coming down. Didn't make it, but another Eastview player with an opportunity. And then here come the Cats. They're going to make a change. Shot goes all the way down. Parker Jensen looked back at Opgrand after a hit. Jensen not happy, and he's looking to take it out on somebody. He'll try to center it in front. Couldn't quite connect with Goyle. The old physicality's turned up in this one. A couple of teams that just don't like each other.
We did not have a lot of big hits. We had some good checks in the first period, but did not have a lot of big hits in the first period.
That's a big one.
But there are some big ones out there right now on the ice.
And another big one.
Hit from behind almost on Hansen.
Long shot and held on to probably wisely by Sverren. And we've got a little more pushing and shoving, a little pat on the rear end from the goalie stick.
You'll remember last year in the tilt, the only tilt between these two games, not only did Parker Jensen score the game winner in overtime, but he was an absolute thorn in the side of the Eastview coaching staff and their team. He was lighting guys up all over the ice. The coaching staff from Eastview was very concerned, thinking that he was committing penalties. Again, I'm not going to say that he was or wasn't. All I know is that he was in their heads last year.
Well, you look at his size. You know, and he's put on some weight too, and he's definitely a big boy out there on those skates. There's Pika, way out. Never got through. That was deflected to the corner by Kronberg. popped out and actually out of the zone. Eastview possible 3-on-1. Quick shot high and wide off the stick of Kronberg. And again, here come the Wildcats. Continue some up and down play with 7:19 to go. No goals yet this period, so it remains 1-0 Wildcats. Here on ETV, your home for Wildcat Sports. Cron will dump it back in for the Wildcats. Cats are going to change. It looks like one player on the far side as Henry Martin jumped off and Doyle came on. There's Murray ahead. Lockenmeyer, quick shot. Oh, big save that time by Sferin.
Like the shot by Lockenmeyer, like that Hansen was sniffing for a rebound. Nice pass by the sophomore Murray to get it ahead to Alex Lockenmeyer.
Speaking of Murray, he's got the puck right now. Shadowed down low by Cords. Eastview are able to keep it in. They cannot. Lockenmeyer up ahead. Actually, Lockenmeyer with the puck on the pass. That was Hansen that fed him. 13 is Matt Hansen, junior for the Wildcats. He hit on the boards right in front of the BOTG group. Eagan student section. Not a lot of them tonight, but they are definitely densely packed in over there up near the glass. Here comes Trixler. Taken out of the play by Lockenmeyer. Oh, a little extra shove there. Big hit, couple of big hits. I did not see an official raise their arm, but there's definitely some.
There was not going to be a penalty originally, even though I think you could have called one.
Right, I agree.
Well, somebody came in late, and I could not pick it out. But in any event, it looks like we're probably going to have some matching minors. Let's see what we can see here in the corner. There's Glai in the corner. That's Goyle. Goyle gets dumped.
Yep.
And then somebody
drops him.
Yep. And then Glai comes in and says, "Yeah, I don't like that either." Glai's, and then here's Lockenmeyer giving some pushing and shoving.
So it looks like we're going to go one man aside, going to find some time in the penalty box.
Yeah, I think that's a really good that's a smart idea by the referees. You know, it's unfortunate that Goyle's the one who's going, which is unfortunate because he was the one on the ice. I'm not sure. In any event, it's good. Matching minors is a good thing generally because it helps both teams kind of cool off a little bit.
That's Walker Berglund in the box for Eastview.
And we'll see what we've got here for the Lightning.
And we will play 5-on-5 with the coincidental minors. And Rowan Phillips will dump that one in. Cats tag up to get it back on side.
And a couple times Wedward's lost the puck in his skates. I'm going to tell you though, right now, we saw last year when he gets it on his stick and where he needs it to be, he's going to light this place up. I guarantee it.
Valley down low, guarding that post tightly. Cat lost his stick, gets it back. Another one goes wide of the Eagan cage. Kept in that time. That's Karam down deep for Eastview, number 16. Shot from the top of the slot that time by Billy Downs. Puka for the Cats as they look to regroup. Puka gets it off the boards, tries to poke it ahead. This time here's Phillips for the Wildcats. Dumped all the way in that time by number 23, Cam Roth. And up into near the Eastview student section. As we mentioned, the Wildcats, this is an end of a 3-game road trip for the Eagan Wildcats. But tell you what, let's take a look what's coming up on ETV Sports. We've got girls hockey with Eastview. Of course, that's another big matchup. And then, I mean, look at the variety of sports there. You got basketball, you got boys swimming, you got basketball against Edina, basketball against White Bear Lake. For Saturday, you've got the Wildcats in Prior Lake from the Civic Arena on Saturday night, which is also a Stick It to Cancer night. So Wildcat fans attending that game, you're encouraged to wear white. Once again, the Eagan community wants to stick it to cancer. Big fundraiser for the Wildcats. By the way, Saturday, Eastview will be at Farmington. Now that is an afternoon tilt over at Schmitz-Mackey Arena. Eastview looking to keep that pressure, and they remain down by 1 goal, a spot they've been in since the opening minute of this hockey game. Big hit that time. That was Kronberg that nailed, I believe that was Martin, or Hansen, check that. Did we say this is getting a little physical? And here come the Wildcats. Martin couldn't quite control. He's got Hansen out there. Eagan student section like that hit by Hansen. And here's Jensen, couldn't quite control that puck. It was poked ahead that time by Moline of Eastview. Hansen for the Wildcats, couldn't quite get it. And Murray backhanded out. No, we cannot. Kept in nicely by Kronberg for the Lightning. They tussle along the half wall. And the Valley will hang on as we get a little extra brief physical encounter back there as Roth says, that's our goalie, get out of the way.
Well, 3:51 to go here in the second period, and we're seeing a lot of that Hansen, Jensen, Martin line, because those guys are physical. That's not to say they can't play hockey. They've scored goals this season. They can play hockey, but they are really, really good at throwing their bodies around, and right now they're giving the Wildcats a real physical presence on the ice.
Just have to get in the Wildcat zone, by the way. Penalties are cleared, and we are full strength on each side. Gonna be kept out. No, kept in that time. Nice reach by Domagalski for Eastview to keep the puck in. And can the Cats clear it out? No, Lightning will keep this one in. Domagalski right there again. And we've got a little bit of a hole. The Eastview student section wants a call. They're not going to get one.
That's a good call by the referee, no question about that.
Oh, redirected a goal. Domagalski, I believe, with the textbook tip.
And that was absolutely a thing of beauty. That was really, really pretty. I did not see who fired from the point, but Domagalski gets a nice tip in front of LaValle. And I don't think LaValle, we're going to see a replay here. And that's just a beautiful redirect. Almost nothing Craig LaValle could do about it. His momentum's carrying him to the right side of the goal to take away potential, because that puck's going wide, Mike Cook, and Domagalski redirects it into the net and on goal. Nothing LaValle could have done. Nice play, Domagalski.
Yeah, Nick Karam was going to get the assist on that. I believe that's his second of the year, by the way. 26, Charlie Ortman also going to get an assist on that goal. So we now have ourselves a 1-1 hockey game between these District 196 rivals. Cats unable to keep it in. Here comes Eastview with some momentum. Got past shot, but never got through. Nice deflection there by the Wildcat D. Poking it out, race to the puck. Upgrade, and for Eastview will get it. Especially that time, Wedward. Is that Phillips he gave, or no, it was 23 he gave a look to. That's Roth. And the Valley covers up that puck.
Certainly some big hits out there. We're seeing definitely an increase in physical play, as you mentioned, Mike. And if this continues to increase at this frequency, I'm not sure what the third period's going to look like.
Especially if we keep this a 1-1 hockey game.
Well, both teams have got to be smart in their own zone. They've got to be, they've got to follow the Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Make sure that puck comes out of your zone. Make sure you're not, creating an opportunity for the other team by failing to clear the zone. We've seen the Wildcat defense a couple of times tonight not get it out when they really should have, and it's created opportunities for the Lightning.
It's Kronberg across. That was Kish trying to get the shot off. Another long shot from way out. Down is the net. Eastview goal.
I'm not sure LaValle saw that one. That was a great shot from the point, but I think it took. How many different rebounds or how many different rubs did that make on its way into LaValle?
And I think it's going to be Kronberg that gets it. Shot from way out. Traffic is there. Nice job on the screen though by Eastview. It's definitely, let's see the number on that. Yep, that's Kronberg. Again, just a nice shot from the point. You get some traffic in front, and that's what it's going to take.
The Wildcats have got to do something to get some momentum right now, because right now momentum's definitely in the direction of the Lightning. They're being outshot. They're being outshot 10-5 here in the second period, and now trail by a score of 2-1.
Kish and Kiefer, by the way, with the assist. Shots on goal this period right now are 10-5 in favor of the Eastview Lightning.
Wildcats don't necessarily have to score before the end of the period, but they need to get, A, hold the Lightning off the scoreboard, and B, they need to get some offensive pressure.
Now those goals, by the way, 1 minute, 20 seconds apart for Eastview. But Eastview's credit, I mean, they had Eagan running around in the defensive zone a good chunk of this period, I'd say, especially in the second half of this period. Again, here they come. Kish, opportunity, nice job poking that away. I didn't quite see who that was. It was Murray, actually. And Murray will battle for the puck down in the corner. Murray tries to ring it around Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer, one of the guys who were in the seat. Here's another one. This is Cron. Loses the puck going into the zone. Numbers for Eastview coming the other way. They do stay onside. Tried to get it across over to Larkey as we got a minute to go in this period. Eastview 2. Eagan 1. Big hit that time, and we're going to have a penalty on Eastview. That's going to be Kish. Not sure we're going to get him on a boarding or what. Rough, but backhand attempt that time by Lockenmeyer. But the Cats are going to go to the power play. With 43.2 seconds to go, they're going to get him on a charge, actually. Here it is.
Yeah, watch. He's going to take a run at Lockenmeyer. He's going to leave his skates and go up high on Lockenmeyer into the I think that's a good call. It wasn't the hardest hit we've seen tonight, but it's from a safety standpoint, it's definitely a call you want to make. Now here's a big opportunity here for the Wildcats.
And if you're Eagan, you've got, in theory, you're going to be able to have your top power play unit out there the entire time, assuming you don't score. And you've got 43 seconds left this period. But if you don't keep the puck in the zone, it's not going to matter. Comes Glide, who overskates the puck. Bergman over there for Eastview. Again, Eastview doing a nice job of aggressiveness into that Wildcat zone. The 23 in the period. Glide, the right wing for the Cats. Taken out of the play that time by Trichler. And Eastview clear the puck as we're down to 10 to go in the period. Kept in that time. Quick shot. Just wide of the net on the big blast from Barbado. Cats with the last flurry opportunity. And the horn is going to sound. And no, well, one little extra clear there. Guess who? It's Opgren, a little bit of a push. Well, so the Cats, they led 1-0 after 1. They now trail 2-1 after 2. But they're going to be on the power play for 1:17 to start that third period. And we're going to see what they do with that, because we're going to take ourselves a break. You're watching Eagan High School Boys Hockey on Eagan TV, your home for Wildcat Sports.
Great to be a part of Eagan history, something that all three of us are very proud of. The population of Eagan is 51% female, so we've worked hard to get our department to reflect the population that we're serving. The foundation of the Eagan Fire Department has been laid by many great men and women, and we have been welcomed here with open arms, very supportive.
You have that family aspect with your crew. We eat dinner together and we respond to calls together, and really it's just the best job there is.
I encourage all females to pursue a career that they're passionate about, regardless if it's historically been male-dominated, and that it is achievable. Give it a try, see if you're passionate about it, and if you are, you'll succeed.
wanted a space where someone could bring a family member or a friend or a neighbor and not have to worry about any exclusion. This park can adapt to all different people regardless of what their abilities are.
On an average playground, I'll just be on the sidelines, be like, yay, yay, you did it. But now I get to be like, come on, let's go play all together, and it's pretty amazing.
We know that inclusive play teaches important life skills like cooperation, empathy, and leadership. And it helps build relationships and community around those same values.
Come to this park because you're gonna have an awesome time. It's inclusive for everyone. There's lots of things to do for both young ones and older ones.
My name is Taylor Quinn. I'm the director of the Eagan Women of Note. This year's concert is called Back to the Holidays because we are back finally, singing live. People should come to this concert to get a change of pace, to get life breathed back into their spirit and soul, and to maintain the joyousness of the holiday season too. Our concert is at Peace Church in Eagan at 4 o'clock on December 12th.
I was more than happy to participate in it, actually being a former student athlete here at the high school.
The ladder is an acronym: leadership, accountability, determination, discipline, empower, and resiliency.
It's make sure you do your part, make sure you do your thing, make sure you get one step at a time and make sure you do your stuff, but at the same time, you gotta bring people up on the ladder with you.
Being able to do a photo with the fire truck, especially with the ladder, and climb the ladder with it was pretty fun.
It's really nice as a football player to know that you have a community behind your back and that you have people there to support you.
Tiger. 20, 10, 6 points. Eagan.
Bounces off one tackler, tries to bounce off two.
You know, it's funny, back when I worked for the local paper, the Sun Current, I'd heard through one of the sports editors that they were looking for some folks. Made a couple of contacts, and lo and behold, hey, come on out. We'll get you going. And here we are, 1997, we're calling football games. Talked to Coach Nick Johnson out at practice, who's injured, what's going on, what are his thoughts on the game. It's just having that relationship with the coaches, talking to some of the players once in a while, you know, hey, what's going on? Tell me about, you know, Eagan football, kind of behind the scenes stuff. Obviously, we're looking up a lot of stats. Game day, we try to talk to coaches from both teams, but there's fans from other schools that are watching this game, and, you know, we try to at least know something about the other team. A couple of quick memories. There was a guy named Joe Maurer that played for Cretin, threw I think 7 touchdowns in a playoff game. I heard he turned out to be a pretty good athlete. You know, we did the first game up at TCO Stadium, we're the home of the Vikings, when Eagan played Farmington. And of course, who can forget 2020, the Eastview win? You snapped that 27-game streak, and I just remember our call at the end was something like, hey, the streak is over. Nathan Cron and I, who've been doing games together for 5 years, we were just quiet. You know, let the pictures do the talking, let the joy show for all those kids, all the players. Just a fun time. I give a shout out to Nathan Cron, by the way. He and I have been doing football for, I think, 5 years now. We've been doing hockey for a number of years, and I think we really make a good team. We've gotten compliments on what we do, both from fans, from school officials, players, coaches, and that's why we do it. I mean, it's all about the teams. It's about the community. The personnel you get to know, and you're really rooting for those people. You're rooting for the community, the kids. You want to see them do well. And granted, you're going to look at the scoreboard and maybe they lose by a wide margin, but you look at the little things that are going on in between. You know, did you win this play? Hey, did the O-line play well? Did the D-line play well? Things like that, and just to see the improvement, I mean, that's what keeps it going. I enjoy doing it. It's that simple. It's fun to be part of the environment there in Wildcat country. We've seen where that stadium can be rocking on game nights. You've got the pit up there bouncing up and down, the band shows up. But the whole Friday night light spectacle, it's just a fun time, and it's just fun to be part of it. You know, I still love sports. I love being part of the community. If I wasn't calling the games, I'd be there anyway. Hopefully we'll keep doing a lot more years of it.
Great to be a part of Eagan history, something that all 3 of us are very proud of. The population of Eagan is 51% female, so we've worked hard to get our department to reflect the population that we're serving. The foundation of the Eagan Fire Department has been laid by many great men and women, and we have been welcomed here with open arms, very supportive.
You have that family aspect with your crew. You eat dinner together and you respond to calls together, and really it's just the best job there is.
I encourage all females to pursue a career that they're passionate about, regardless if it's historically been male-dominated, and that it is achievable. Give it a try, see if you're passionate about it, and if you are, you'll succeed.
We wanted a space where someone could bring a family member or a friend or a neighbor and not have to worry about any exclusion. This park can adapt to all different people regardless of what their abilities are.
On an average playground, I'll just be on the sidelines, be like, yay, yay, you did it. But now I get to be like, come on, let's go play all together, and it's pretty amazing.
We know that inclusive play teaches important life skills like cooperation, empathy, and leadership. And it helps build relationships and community around those same values.
Come to this park because you're going to have an awesome time. It's inclusive for everyone. There's lots of things to do for both young ones and older ones.
My name is Taylor Quinn. I'm the director of the Eagan Women of Note. This year's concert is called Back to the Holidays because we are back finally, singing live. People should come to this concert to get a change of pace, to get life breathed back into their spirit and soul, and to maintain the joyousness of the holiday season too. Our concert is at Peace Church in Eagan at 4 o'clock on December 12th.
Welcome back inside the Apple Valley Arena as we get set for third period action. No, we don't say final period action because with Eagan and Eastview, you never know. 2-1, by the way, Eastview as we get set for third period action. Mike Cook and Nathan Cron with you, and we're here part of the volunteer crew, but you know what? ETV is hiring. They're looking for production crew members. You can be part of the team that does sporting events, kind of like this one. You can help out with meetings over at City Hall and other community events. They also let you shoot, write, and edit videos for our cable channels and social media. For more details on how to apply, check out cityofegan.com/jobs. And again, you and I are proof that if anybody can do this gig. You and I are volunteers, but you know what? We've got some really good crew members here with us tonight. And again, Dalton Gruber's running out in the truck. Joe Chupnik, Nick Mudd running cameras. Josh Shibley back at Mission because you've got multiple events tonight. Not only this, you've got boys basketball, and I understand there's also a city council meeting going on tonight that is on the Eagan government channel. But
yeah, it's a full house. It's a full house. Meetings over sports or sports over meetings. But right now, I mean, obviously we're here at Apple Valley Arena. We're watching a hockey game between a resilient Eastview Lightning team and these Eagan Wildcats, and Wildcats are going to have to do a little something to get some momentum back in this third period, Mike. They do have 1 minute 17 seconds of power play time, and so you'd like to think, cross your fingers if you're a Eagan fan, you'd like to think that they would do something with that.
I'll tell you, looking ahead, just real briefly, we mentioned it. Eastview, they are at Farmington Saturday afternoon. That's a 3 o'clock start down at Schmitz Mackey. They're at Prior Lake on December 14th before coming home on the 18th with South. The Wildcats finally come home after this 3-game road trip to start. Saturday night, 7 bells scheduled start time against Prior Lake, who's an awfully good Prior Lake team, but man, we expect a huge crowd in the Eagan Civic Arena for that one.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be, I think it's going to be capacity. Certainly going to be capacity on Saturday night. Nothing else is going on, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's any other high school sports for Eagan High School scheduled for that evening or that late in the day. So we're going to see a packed house, and it's going to be interesting. The Lakers are an excellent hockey team with a lot of good players, and we're going to see if the Wildcats can up their game. And right now, they got their work cut out for them against these scrappy Lightning.
It's funny, just to piggyback on Saturday a little bit. Stick it to Cancer Night, so we're encouraging people to wear white. And I understand there's going to be shirts for sale at school to that effect. Any leftovers will be available at the arena. The other thing, I know we talked to Coach Carlson, and he said that's one of the things he's most looking forward to this year is a full Eagan Civic Arena. And not only that, but especially the little kids that are fist pumping the players that come out of the locker room onto the ice. Eagan does such a good job of getting youth hockey involved, and always good to see we'll see the little chippers probably, but just to see the smiles on the faces. Not only the kids, but the big kids too. Just said Cats on that. You mentioned Cats on that power play. Here to start period number 3 from the Apple Valley Arena.
Wildcats have got to start using the space on the ice. They've got a man advantage. They're going to start passing around the Lightning, because right now the Lightning are forcing the Cats to dump in, and the Cats are not winning the race.
You can try to get some kind of pressure, but it's going to go all the way down again. Well, the Valley's actually going to have to stop that one as it trickled into the blue paint. 31 to go in the man advantage for the Wildcats. Cron, let's see if he can lead something this time for the Wildcats. taken out hard in front of that Eastview student section. Cron a little slow to get up, but he's all right. He's going to get the puck back from the dot. Quick shot. Just wide off the stick of Cron. Barbato to regroup for the Eagan Wildcats. 12 to go in the man advantage for Eagan. And puck up out of play, nearly hit Coach Carlson up on the bench. Then Goyle, the pass over, went off an Eastview stick. Seems like a long time ago that Goyle scored that opening goal. And well, it was, because it was 36 seconds into this hockey game for that quick 1-0 Eagan lead. And then Eastview got a couple there, a minute 20 apart in the second period. Cody Domagalski got one, and then it was followed up by Tanner Kronberg. Eastview now back at full strength. Penalties right now, 4 apiece for each team. Woodward looking for that puck in front, not going to get there. Got a wrap-around attempt. Actually went just through the crease of Farn. Other opportunities. That was just wide of the net as well. All the way out. Fisher does have his arm in the air for an ice, but it's going to be on net, so that's going to wave it off. Fortunate break for the Lightning. And here the Eastview student section with the Let's Go Eastview chant. Woodward avoids the big hit and actually gives the worst of it to Karam. Kept in that time. Murray knocked down in front on the way through. That was Ortman with the block. Backhanded, tried to get it out. Woodward's there. Now it's going to come out. Egan's got nobody on that side as they were caught in the change. Cron hustles in, and this time it will be a icing on the Lightning. There's a part of the BOTG Eagan boys on the glass, the student section. You know that group is going to be what, tripled in size on Saturday?
Oh, it'll be probably 4 or 5 times that size. I guarantee on Saturday it'll be an absolutely rocking Eagan Civic Arena, and I'm looking forward to being there, Mike.
I am too. First JV action at 5. By the way, JV tonight, the Wildcats won that one in overtime, 4-3. On a goal that took place, I think it was 17 seconds in by Briley Connick-Pruning. I know I butchered that and I apologize. Riley Paulus got one of the assists on that one for the JVers. The varsity level Eastview looking to get something going. They're out nearly on the doorstep. Kish tried to go short side. LaValle had that one covered well. You send it back to the point. They were thinking about it. Gillis, and they weren't able to keep it in that time. Gillis now does poke it back in. Intercepted that time by Martin. Cats are going to change 3 behind the play. One of the fresh guys coming on is number 21, Gavin Goyle. Stopped behind the net by Sverren. He's got 16 saves tonight for Eastview. 15 of those have come in a row. Egan's lone goal was their first shot of the game. Eastview looking to make a move that time, going forehand, backhand. Couldn't quite get there, however, that time. Try to get it back out front. Here's Kish. Opportunity. Oh, it just missed on the far side. The Valley read that one well. And Larkey for Eastview. Again, Larkey's got to be one of the minute leaders for this Eastview squad tonight. Lockemeyer dumps it in deep. He's got Glide with him along with Goyle. Top trio right now for the Wildcats on the ice, looking to get that equalizer with 13:13 to go in regulation. Courts for Eastview. Egan keeps it in. Sverren with another save. Puck back into that corner. He tries to get something going. Intercepted Barbato in the neutral zone. He'll leave it. Knocked it in that time was Glide.
Wildcats have got to put something together in the offensive zone. I get the sense that the connectivity just isn't there. They're not connecting passes the way they were in the first period.
Nope. Pika with a pass that nearly got picked off, but it did go to Cron. He'll cross center, dump it in. Cats are going to make a defensive pairing change behind the play. Puck squirts out across the blue line. Cats are going to just dump that one back in with Phillips. He's out there with Wedward and Cam Roth. Roth has got 3 goals in the opening 2 games for the Wildcats, and he might have 1 shot tonight. Here's Berglund for Eastview. Didn't get all of that one that time. Puck pops up, and it was played with a high stick. That's going to come out of the zone. Eastview not agreeing with that one, but I believe that is the right call.
Yeah, it was definitely played with a high stick. I wonder if Eastview's saying that somehow it touched someone else. see if we can see here what happened. Puck gets deflected in the air. Right here off the stick of Murray. Nope, it's there. And it's touched. Yep, there by 26. Yep, that's pretty obvious.
He doesn't touch that. It's probably 3-1 Eastview.
It might be. That might be the definition of unlucky in shooting yourself in the foot. If you're right, Trigla Valley is going to have a hard time getting back to that. Eastview's got all the momentum right now, Mike. The Wildcats just have not been anything close to what they were in the first 6 to 8 minutes of this hockey game.
And for Eastview, you got to remember they had a goal waved out back in the first period. So that was, this could be a 3-1 hockey game if that one were to have counted. But again, that one was an easy call on a hand pass. That was an easy call on a high stick. Bottom line, Eastview's getting chances though.
Absolutely, they're getting a lot more chances. I mean, we're at 27-18 for shots. Wildcats, I mean, they've had just no offense really over the last 15, 20 minutes of game time.
I think midway through the first period, shots were 8-4 in favor of the Wildcats. See what Coach Todd Carlson is dialing up for the Wildcats. 11:39 to go. Let's see if he starts short shifting some guys maybe, or I don't know. Cats are going to win their second of the year in 3 outings. Won just 1 game all of last year from the COVID condensed season. And that 1 win was over Eastview.
Yeah, the Wildcats have got to put shots on net. I mean, you get a sense that Saverin is getting a little comfortable back there. He's not having to work too hard to make these saves. I'd like to see the Wildcats put shots on the net and then crash for rebounds. So we'll see what they can pull off on this shift.
This will be the Jensen, Martin, Hansen trio for the Wildcats. And Eastview does control the draw. They'll bring it across center this time. This is Kish. Centers it across. Couldn't quite connect. I believe that was Gillis he was going for on that far side. But check that. That was Kronberg, the intended target. 17, not 27. Circling down low. It's Trichler. Looks to get it behind the net. Goes too far for him. There's Kish once again. Up there with Lark. Trying to determine if Eastview is going to double shift in this top line right now. They've been out there a lot. And there's Kish, the junior forward, number 5. Eagan trying to get something out, unable to connect that time, but they do get away with it. Murray tries to poke it ahead for Hansen, but can't happen. He stops in front of the bench. Kish, circle. Tried to find the trailer, intercepted nicely that time by Hansen. Hansen trying to lead the rush for the Wildcats, who change a couple guys behind the play. And again, Eagan just not spending a lot of time in that Eastview zone. And yep, Kish was offside. Good call by the official. It was close, but he was offside, I thought. Kish didn't think he was.
He did not think he was offsides. He also shot the puck after the whistle. Now granted, it wasn't a hard shot at LaValle. Coach Todd Carlson not pleased with that precedent. And look, it's not the end of the world, but you should have a conversation, I think, with the Eastview player to say, don't do that, because that's A, you don't want to start something, and B, you don't want these officials do not want to lose control of this hockey game.
Well, look on the Eastview bench, and it looks like somebody on their staff is talking to Kish. Whether that's what it's about, obviously we don't know. And here come the Lightning the other way. This is Court, number 6 for the Lightning. And shot that was kicked up into the netting by LaValle.
LaValle playing really well here, I think, for the Wildcats. Doing a good job of giving the Wildcats, a good backstop. If the Wildcats could just keep the number of shots down, I mean, this is easily the most shots he's seen this season. Granted, small sample size, 2 games, but if they can keep these shots below 35, I think LaValle's going to keep them in this game.
Cats are going to be able to control the face-off ultimately. Puck pokes out into the neutral zone. Cats unable to control this time, however, but Doyle is over there hustling. He gets taken out hard by Cords on the far side in front of the Lightning bench. He hit down in the corner, kept in Barbado.
Nice play by Barbado on the line. Unlucky that it couldn't get it deep, but nice play to keep it in.
Opgrand. He gets hit hard by Upgrant, he's laid out some pretty big hits for Eastview tonight as well. Oh, that tip just wide. Nice center attempt. Dalmagoski nearly with a second.
That was a great attempt. I didn't see that coming, to be honest with you, Mike. I had my eyes up on number 2 on the blue line on Opland on the blue line.
Cron with the intercept. Cron 1-on-3. Battles with Opgren down low. Opgren hits the ice. Here comes Eastview the other way. 2-on-1 potential. Wooten leads the rush. He'll stop backhand across. His man was too far in front, however. That was, I believe, Tritchler he was going for on that far side. All the way down, and we'll have an icing against the Wildcats with 8:48 to go in regulation.
Good communication that time by the Wildcat defense. Cron had carried the puck forward and got caught forward. Murray was back, and I couldn't see the forward, but whoever the forward was, Murray came out and pressed on the player with the puck, and then the forward came back and covered on the other side. Nicely done that time by the Wildcats.
Aaron Fulton's Lightning nursing that 1-goal lead, 2-1 in favor of the, I guess we got to call them the home team technically. Oh, this game is being played at Apple Valley High School, but it doubles as the Eastview home rink. Brothers sends the puck down deep for Eastview. Brothers tries to elude his man Murray. Puck back out. Eastview's just going to send it down deep with Bergman, who's going to give chase. Knocked around that time by Cron, but not out. Kept in nicely by the Lightning. Taking his man out of the play was Doyle for the Wildcats. Again, pinching in that time. Brothers keeps it in for Eastview. Well, big hits right there in front of the Eagan student section. And Berglund with a shot hits the Eagan netminder right in the Eagan on the chest. And Cats remain down by just 1.
Yeah, so the Wildcats that particular shift just did not do what they needed to do, which is get the puck out. That puck's got to come high and hard out. They've got to do that, and once they do that, they've got enough speed that they can convert something in the middle of the ice. But they've got to get it out first.
Cats control the draw. 2-on-2 if they get moving. There's Wedward. Actually, Wedward is not coming down the middle. And he'll go to the center. Big hit that time out there by Phillips. Rowan Phillips has had himself a nice season early on for the Wildcats. But Beto, he'll just wisely dump that one in. Here comes Phillips. I was expecting a big collision there between Phillips and Tritchler. Beto just dumps it back in. Change on the far side for the Cats. Phillips goes off. I believe it's Jensen on right now for the Wildcats. Backhand in front, Barbato tried to find something there, nothing happening. Eastview's got 4 defenders in front of their net. Wedward couldn't quite get control of that one to get a whack at it. Well, at least they're able to clear this one out. This is going to be Kronberg. He does get it out of harm's way. Fired back in as Eastview changes up a couple of players. Quick change there for the Lightning. Cats are going to change up a bunch as well. This Kish is waiting. Got his man down the slide. Valley not going to get that one, and it's 3-1 Eastview. Nice pass, Lightning. And I believe it's going to be Larkey with the goal for the Eastview Lightning. Will it be the dagger?
Well, it's gonna absolutely make it very, very difficult on these Wildcats. That time there was just too much space and time given to the Lightning, and they took it. Cron had an opportunity to close down whoever sent it across for Larkey, and he didn't close him down as quickly as perhaps he could have. I know he's trying to do is maintain some space, but instead what happened was that the rest of the defense just wasn't able to get back in time.
Here comes Eastview again with a 3-1 lead. And another one for the Lightning. This one 12 seconds later, 4-1 Eastview.
And Cron's complaining that was kicked in. I'm not sure if we're going to have a replay on that or not. Boy, it'd be really nice to see a replay. I think Coach Todd Carlson saying that was kicked in. Let's see if we can get the replay here. Oh yeah, I think it came in off a skate. Now,
let's take a look here.
Here's the thing. What I can't tell
is he pushed into it?
Yeah, that's just it. I think it does come off. I think it does come off a skate, but with that angle, you can't tell whose skate it is, and you can't tell if he was pushed in. Oh, here's an angle.
Watch the defense to the left. He gets blocked. I believe that's Murray back up for the Wildcats. Yeah, then the stanchion's right there, of course.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell.
I don't see an obvious kicking motion.
It's so hard to tell.
So Cats do take a timeout, by the way. Hey, by the way, if you're not going to come to the game on Saturday night, how about going to the Eagan High School musical that's going on? Matilda is the musical co-directed by Jodine Wortman and Amy Jo Cherner. It's about Matilda Wormwood, a gifted girl forced to put up with a cruel, distant mother and father. And she also has to deal with an evil principal at her school. Ultimately, Matilda and another gal develop a bond that turns into a beautiful friendship. And they begin to fight back against the evil ways. Productions Friday, Saturday, Sunday the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And then also next weekend, the 16th, 17th, in the Eagan High School Auditorium. For more information, check out the Eagan High School website. Again, Matilda the musical coming up at Eagan High School.
Well, I don't know, Mike Cook, if the third goal is the dagger, but I think that fourth goal may have just done it in for the Wildcats. I'm not sure the Wildcats are going to have too many more opportunities even to get pucks on net here against the Lightning, and I think if you're the Wildcats, you got to say to yourself, what in the world just happened? Because we started this game so well, and we clearly did not finish. We did not do what we needed to do.
No, there's a penalty upcoming on Eagan. That's going to be a frustration penalty, I think. If indeed they take the Wildcat. Or they're going to take the Eastview kid.
Yeah, it's a hit on Goyle. Yeah, it was a hit on Goyle, so I think.
Well, actually, they're not going to take anybody. Okay.
Play with a high stick, perhaps?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe play with a high stick.
They kind of put it where the hit was. But. Well, that's the thing. If you're Eagan now, just don't get frustrated. Be smart. Try to get something going. I mean, how many times did we say that last year and that it was a rough season for the boys hockey team? Just try to build some positives. Look ahead. You've got a big contest coming up, but be smart.
Yeah, I think you want to be smart. You want to stay safe. You want to make sure that there aren't any injuries. The other thing is, I mean, there's still over 6 minutes left in this game, Mike.
Right.
There's no reason you can't get a goal, or maybe two, and make it a little interesting at the end. Get a goal and get some momentum back, Okay, we started great. We played poorly in the middle, and we came back at the end with a flourish. We didn't win, but I like how we responded when we were down 4-1. I mean, granted, that's a little bit of coach speak there, and yeah, you don't want to do that, but that's where we're at.
So Eastview, they're looking to improve to 3-1 on the young season. Wins over Jefferson and St. Thomas Academy previously. Cats lost that heartbreaker at Eastridge to open the year and then dominated Roseville last Saturday. Here comes Cron for the Wildcats. Splits 3 defenders. Eagan with numbers. Cron left side, or right circle, I should say. Just a high shot off. Savern with a save. We haven't said a whole lot of that lately. Cats continuing to mount some pressure in the zone. Quick turn shot, and that one hit metal.
Oh my goodness. How did that not go in? From we had a great vantage point from up here where our cameras are, and oh my heavens, I don't know. I thought for sure that was going to go in the net.
It looked like that top corner. 2-1 for Eastview. Up by 4-1, and the Valley keeps it right there for the Wildcats. We've got 5 minutes to go in regulation. Long shot, quick glove by LaValle, and see, we've got an opportunity to look at that Cam Roth opportunity. I'm with you. I don't know how that did not go in.
Obviously it didn't. The referee's got a much better view than we do, but holy cow, how did that not go in? Let's see if we can see here. Watch the goal. Watch the upper left corner of the goal. It hit the pipe and dropped straight down. Hits the pipe and dropped straight down, and must have obviously stayed in the crease.
How many times do you see a goalie back into that where it just triples into the net off of their back? Another opportunity for the Cats. Wheeling through, this is Martin, center. Rebound, no, Cats quite cannot pull the trigger on that one. Barbado with the opportunity in front, tied up a little bit. Here comes Eastview the other way. Eastview with an opportunity, backhand goal! That's Domagalski with his second of the night. 5-1 Eastview, and you can hear the bus warming up.
That is definitely not what you wanted as the Wildcat coaching staff of the Wildcats. Pika and Barbado were victimized there. Pika's got to do something a little quicker. He's got to either haul him down or he's got to get a stick and be stronger on his stick. It's just, that's a situation where, here's the thing. The Lightning are stretching. They're stretching players out. They're not content with just sitting back, letting Eagan dump, and then chipping it out. They're attacking the Eagan net. And right now, the Eagan defense, Eagan players in general, not just the defense, but the players in general, they're not responding.
The Eastview student section was trying to chant something down there. Couldn't quite make out what they said, but bottom line is their squad is up by a 5-1 count.
Yeah, and we're seeing some of the sophomores now. We've got Riley Paulus, Eddie Moore, and Peyton Jensen all out on the ice here for the Wildcats. Coach Carlson giving those guys a little bit of time,
which I think is a great thing. Another backhand, LaValle with a stop. You've got guys like O'Reilly Paulus, played the JV game, had an assist on the game winner. Give them an opportunity to taste some varsity action. As we take a look at Eastview. Last opportunity there for the Lightning. And LaValle guarding the post nicely.
And I feel bad for Trig and Trig LaValle, because I think that last goal he probably wants back, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I think he's played a good hockey game, and many or most of the goals that have been scored on him have not been his fault. There's just been too many shots and too many easy opportunities given up by the guys in front of him. And that's something that the Wildcats are going to have to dial this back. I mean, this game was 1-0. This is 5 unanswered hockey goals for the Eastview Lightning. I mean, it's really been since the middle of the first period. It's been dominant, really, for the Eastview Lightning. I honestly can't think of even a really quality scoring chance for the Wildcat, except for maybe Roth's post.
Yeah. By the way, for LaValle, that was his 33rd save of the night. Shots right now, 38-21 in favor of Eastview. Peyton Jensen tries to poke it ahead for the Wildcats, number 18. Could be his first shift on the ice tonight. Wedward. That was knocked down in front by, I believe that was Kiefer for Eastview. Maxime with a long shot all the way through. Bretschin?
Brischkeisen.
Yeah, that guy. I apologize to Maxime. I might just go with Maxime all year, I don't know. And all the way down, we'll have an icing on Eastview. Nice little Motley Crew being played at a little home sweet home.
Well, it's
nice rip.
It's home, it's sweet, and it's home because you're ahead by 4 goals, right?
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
If the score is reversed, I don't think it'd have quite the same syrupy feel to it.
Well, we know the tunes are going to be cranked Saturday night in the Eagan Civic Arena when Prior Lake comes for the home opener. Again, 7 o'clock scheduled start on that one. Will be an ETV broadcast. So you and I will be there, and I'm going to guess we'll have about 1,000 other of our closest friends with us. That place will be rocking on Saturday night. And as we said, Eastview, they're at Farmington Saturday afternoon. Farmington playing Prior Lake tonight. We got an update on that one, but
Prior Lake was leading Farmington 2-0 in the third period. Lakeville North 2-0 over Shakopee in the second period. And Rosemount leading Apple Valley 2-1 after Valley had taken a 1-0 lead there in the second period as well. Those are the last updates that I have, Mike.
2.5 to go in this one. Eastview, they're going to improve to 3-1 on the season. 1-0 in South Suburban Conference play. Cats are going to fall to 1-2 and then 0-1 in conference play. And we'll have icing against the Eastview Lightning. A good hockey song, sort of. Hit me with your best shot. New numbers out there for Eastview is Sean Kaltoff is out there, junior forward, 34. We might have called him once earlier. There's the student section for Eastview. They seem quite as thrilled as they should be with their team up by a 5-1 count. Gavin Chernas with a battle for Eastview. Clarkie's still out there for the Lightning. 2 minutes to go in this one. 5-1 Lightning. Long shot by Opgrand, and that was gloved by LaValle. 34th save of the game for the Eagan netminder.
And remember, Saturday is Stick It to Candidates tonight. Please wear white if you can, if you're coming to the Eagan Civic Arena. Should be fairly white there.
And as we said, get there early. JV's at 5. I'd have to double check if this is a girls boys doubleheader. I am not certain on that. I believe it is, but I can't say that with certainty. Cats with 90 seconds to go. See if they can get something going there. There's a check. Hit in the back, and Moline going to sit for Eastview, the senior defenseman. That was just, I don't know. That's a play you don't need to make with 1:28 to go. And
it's not.
And your team well ahead. And, well, you don't make that play if it's a 1-1 hockey game.
You probably don't.
Just watch it here. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. I don't think I'm going to cross-check what the call officially was, but
now that being said, I think given the challenges the Wildcats have had tonight, boy, I really like to see him put one in here in this power play. I mean, at least have a quality power play opportunity.
It is cross-checking officially. So Cats will finish on the power play unless they do score. Lockenmeyer tried to tip one over. Pika is out there as well. That one just missed. Actually was gloved that time. Nice glove there by Savarin.
Well, the Lightning have to feel really good about their performance today. After starting slow, they've come on and they have not given the Wildcats any chance to breathe here in the second and third period.
Absolutely. And we've got a knee there when Eastview player is down. He was hit over there by number 12, Martin. I don't think it was. It looked like it was just an accidental shot through. Another save that time. No big hit that time. Eastview bench looking for a call that time. As Keeper was run into hard over there. That was number 5 for the Wildcats, Pika. See the time ticking away, top of your screen. 35 to go in this one. And a little hit that time by Brothers. Eastview just continues to keep the pressure on. Saturday, January 22nd, these teams will have the rematch at the Eagan Civic Arena. 7 o'clock scheduled start on that one. And Puck's just going to trick her off far side. Pika back to the corner. And one little extra hit there for Kiefer. And there is our final buzzer. And the final score, the Eastview student section, they've got plenty to be proud of. As their squad is going to skate away with a 5-1 victory here in the South Suburban Conference opener for both teams. The Valley, 34 saves for the Wildcats, but just Cats' offense was spotty at best, I would say, over the last 2 periods.
Well, if the definition of a good offense is scoring goals, you got to say it's non-existent. I mean, look, this Wildcat team can score goals. Yep. They clearly can, they can move the puck, they can shoot the puck, they can do the things they need to do. Go back and look at the tape, and I'm sure that the coaching staff will say, hey, we made a mistake here, we made a mistake here. And once you're down by 2 or 3 goals, it becomes very challenging to climb back in. So, I think it's really a situation where they just need to have a good, don't get too high, don't get too low in this situation, don't get too low. Just understand you got beat by a better team that played better. Well, I'll say it this way. You got beat by a team that played better than you.
Yes.
Whether they're a better team or not, let's see at the rematch, right?
As we said, January 22nd is the rematch at the Civic Arena. That's going to wrap things up here from the Apple Valley Arena. Once again, your final score, the Eastview Lightning 5 and the Eagan Wildcats 1. He's Nathan Cron. I'm Mike Cook. We say thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time for Wildcat Hockey on ETV.